Hey everybody, San Diego Chargers standout linebacker Shawne Merriman was arrested early this morning accused of battery and false imprisonment against his girlfriend Tila Tequila. Now, what happened is kind of confusing to me, to be honest with you, but they were at a nightclub called Stingray, and actually according to TMZ there were photographs, and Tila was sitting on his thigh, and they looked like they were having a good time. But there was one photograph I thought was fascinating, and for copyright reasons I didn't reproduce it here, but it shows him drinking a bottle of water. You know, the kind of water that's used at the gym, that sort of thing. So he had water, and there are other reports that she was drinking. Well, anyway, what happened was that somewhere between that time and the time that he was arrested at 3:45 in the morning, around that point, something happened. They were with people back at his house, and something happened. Well, I never heard of Tequila. I mean, you do have, perhaps. She's this MTV star that had a reality show called, I think, Finding Love with Tequila or something like that. And I'm doing this without a script, okay? I'm just talking to you. So anyway, bear with me. But if you want to read more, check out my blog post over here in the description, at least the link to it. But anyway, back to the point. She says that she's bipolar. Well, no, what happened was, look, I went to her blog, okay? And went to her site first, then her MySpace page, which supposedly has, I think, more page views than any other on MySpace, at least it did in 2006. And found her on that website of hers, well, the website, that if you scroll down a little bit, it says about Tequila, above where she's got all of her musical offerings and everything. It reads some really fascinating stuff. I don't want to get this wrong, so I've got to repeat this to you. It says, and I can't, it's too long for me to want to read the whole thing, but I want you to go back and check it out for yourself. This is what's read, in part. She writes, "You people probably won't even be able to read this because my page is so cluttered, so I'm blab a little bit here. Hoping you won't read it. Here we go. I like people who are really effed up. I mean like tormented in one way or another, because then I won't feel like such a freak around those that are normal, quote unquote. Nerds, geeks, and freaks are all my friends. Cool people are pretty lame. Excuse me, pretty damn lame. I am very high-strung and suffer from multiple personalities." I'm not making this up, okay? Jane, she's crazy and she wants to kill me. Tia, poor girl, works so hard and always wants to make others happy. She deserves a break. That's her. She does deserve a break. I haven't had a boyfriend for so long. I always want one, but when there is one around, I run. I'm too busy. Now, there's more, but that's what she wrote. Now, folks, from personal experience, anyone who tells you that they have multiple personalities and then is bisexual and bipolar is one you should run away from. Because as Woody Allen said in one of my favorite movies, Husbands and Wives, you know, there are kinds of women that when they crash their plane, they crash them into you. Well, look, unless you like drama and you like having planes crashed into you, the best thing to do is to walk away, especially if you're someone like Shawne Merriman. Shawne is one of the NFL's best players, but he got himself into a situation that seems like it's almost tailor-made as a scenario for the NFL Rookie Symposium. You gotta be more careful and more discriminating about who you hang around. You have to be a snob as a celebrity or as a person of note, because there are some people out there, even Tila should know this. You know, she's a celebrity. To bring these problems into a relationship is just terrible. To write this on a website is terrible. It says nothing good about her character. And I tell you, I'm glad I got out of the brief situation I was in. I ran away, okay? Ran. Well, anyway, enough of that. The bottom line is this. That was a long time ago. The bottom line is this. Don't know how this case is going to come out. It's very sad for Merriman and sad for her too. I don't care what kind of personality she had. If he did do what he is alleged to have done, you shouldn't touch any of the personalities. It's better not to get yourself in a situation where you could be even remotely accused of that. But I really don't think that happened. You know what I think happened? I think this is what happened. I think that she was really, really drunk at his place. She wanted to leave and do something nutty with her in the car. Not with him, I mean just drive. And he tried to stop her because she was toasted. Out of her gourd, toasted. And because she went to the hospital for 2 hours, but she was never admitted. The police said there was nothing on her to indicate that she had been harmed. Nothing. So that's what I think happened. I think she got really toasted, and that other personality, that Jane, came out, and he tried basically to save Jane from herself, and he ended up paying the price for it. It's not a price that anybody wants to pay.